The instrument I'm playing is called the kora, and it's a traditional instrument of really the history, the people who keep the history, the oral historians. Okay, it's a whole family. It's by family lineage. They're called the Jalis, and the kora is one of the three Jali instruments of the Mandinko people, and so all of the songs are part of history. So the song I was just playing is something that's called Kele Faba. It's about Kele Faba Sane, who was a warrior a long time ago in Africa. So these songs are still played, and the Jalis create the songs, and they continue to create songs for family lineages, and the history is kept not as a line of national or local events. History is kept as lineages of people's family lines. So the Jalis are the people who know, you tell them your last name, they've never met you before, they know your family history, and they sing it to you. I really think that for artists, the art makes a decision for you. You can't really choose. It's not a vocation. It's not something that says, oh, I think I want to do this. You know, as a kid you may think you know, but you just try something else and you'll find out. You know, it really is not your decision. It's something that literally chooses you. And even in Africa, there's a term for that. There's a term, nankama. Malinke say nankama. Nankama means, it's a term for a little kid. It's like a nickname for a child. But what that word means is that this child was born for this. So there are those things that are simply like that for, you know, for some human beings. I certainly believe in the case of being an artist. There were things in my development as an artist, there were things I did not want to do at all. One of them is playing this instrument here, the djembe. The djembe can be very difficult on your hands. You know, I'm a musician here from the States. I went to the San Francisco Conservatory. I play piano, saxophone, flute. I'm not about to put my hands on this drum and get calluses and you know. But it would not leave me alone. It would not. It pursued me and pursued me and pursued me. Also, okay. Yet it's like it also protected me. No calluses. Mm-hmm. You know. So. It's, you know, so the art is something, because what you have to give to it, it's not a job. You don't set it down when you come home. It takes everything from you. So how do you choose something? Who would choose something like that? You don't. You have no choice. It is what you're here to do. There's creativity in all forms of music because music happens live, whether it's recorded or not. As a performer, you're very aware that everything you do, this moment right here in space and time is the only chance you get to do it. That's it. Next time is next time. There's only one now. So, you know, as a performer, you strive for that now. The performance is very real. Even in a situation where, you know, classical music is per se written out and you play this, the same every time. The same every time is impossible. It's a performance. The same every time is absolutely impossible. Now, when you add to that, in aspects of African music, there are always improvisational latitudes involved. Always. So now what happens? You play a song, you sing a given song, but now what? Well, that's the end of the song? No, not in African music. That's the beginning. The established part of the song is only a launching pad, really, into the song. This is pretty much the idiom that's consistent. So what happens? It doesn't matter if you're talking gospel music, the same thing happens. When you sing the song and stop, no. Somebody got to do some screaming up in here, okay? It's just a launching pad to get you nice and warmed up and lubricated and going, and now we're going to call the spirits. And in a case of a beautiful performance, everyone is transformed. Literally in Africa, there's no such thing as a performance. How can there be a performance? I'm doing this, and what are you doing? You're here. You're breathing in the same space. Your energy, the fact that you're watching me affects my performance. I'm not at home in my living room. So even the fact of that, there's an interaction that's going on, and we're all part of this. So there's no concept of performance as if you just watch me and I'm just doing what I'm doing regardless of you. The most beautiful thing in being an artist is that you get to take the audience somewhere. You get to take them. And they trust you. You know, in varying degrees, your place is to earn their trust. And now you take them somewhere.